Hello, you beautiful human, and welcome to today's practice. Today we have a courage to be vulnerable flow. What that means, we are going to get our way grooving through this flow and eventually make our way to flying pigeon. It'll involve a lot of pieces that eventually build up to that. So we're going to be patient with ourselves. We're going to tap into the courage to fly and to maybe eat some poo-poo as we fall down, or maybe not. Just let this practice unravel exactly as it does and trust yourself to be with yourself throughout. With that being said, we are going to get started today in a crisscross applesauce at the back of our mats. So have your palms on your knees and maybe soften your gaze or close your eyes and just give yourself the space to fully land here. Fully come into your breath. Maybe tap into a bit of excitement for the movement we're about to do. Yet give yourself the space to indulge in the stillness before the movement. The calm before the storm of fun and flow. Breathe through it. Notice if your shoulders are hunched up. If your face has some tension, just relax. Soften, lengthen through your spine a little bit. Tap into a confident essence in your chest as you roll your shoulders back. Together we take a deep breath in through the belly. Exhale, let it go. And again, breathe in. Exhale, soften. And the last time, inhale, nice and juicy breath in. Hold. And let it go. Begin to draw your fingertips behind you. We are pressing through the finger pads. Lengthen your heart, roll your shoulders back. And then exhale. Gently round your spine as you tuck your tailbone in. Draw your chin towards your chest. And again, inhale, open. Chin up towards the sky, maybe in a gentle back bend. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach your arms up all the way towards the sky. Exhale, left palm to your right knee, right fingers behind you, twist. Lengthen and twist a little bit more, gazing over your right shoulder. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, opposite way. Ooh. Come back towards center. Both palms behind you. Feet come to the outside edge of your mat. Begin to rock side to side. Just going into the hips, windshield wipering the legs. And then draw your palms directly underneath or behind your back. We press through our palms, press your feet, lift your hips up. Come into this awkward reverse tabletop, I guess. And then exhale, come down. And again, inhale, press up. Squeeze through your glutes, your neck parallel to your spine. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. Pause. Heel toe your feet over so they're hips distance apart. Begin to root down through your right foot. Lift your left toes up towards the sky. Exhale, drop your foot down. Drop your hips down. Lift up, breathe in. Root down through your left foot. Reach your right toes up towards the sky. Energize, lift your hips a little bit higher. Exhale, release your right foot down, sink down. Inhale, lift up. Lift your left toes up towards the sky. Point into your toes. Have some intention throughout every cell of your body. And then exhale as you come down. Land your left ankle over top of your right knee. Lift away from your shoulders. Take a breath in. And then exhale, let your knees fall over towards the right side. Still maintaining this position in our upper body and our lower body. And just breathe here. Maybe come down onto your forearms if we have the mobility to lift our heart. Go for it. And then slowly come back up Unravel your legs. Lift up, palms press down, feet press down. Lift your right toes up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, drop your right ankle over your left knee and let your knees fall over towards the left. Stay here, or maybe come down onto your forearms, flattening your spine. Draw your knee a little bit closer towards your body to go deeper into this right hip. Soften your neck. And then exhale, come towards center. Draw your feet hips distance apart. Sit up. Cross your legs and fold forward into an all fours position. Inhale, open your heart. Cow spine. Exhale, press the ground away, round cat spine. Continue just like that. Open. Exhale, round. Continue just like that, or begin to move around the 4 points of your palms and your knees. Create some circles. Just tapping into your own body right now and letting whatever feels good guide the movement, guide the motion. Imagining you're moving through honey, something thick, something juicy. And if you're going in one direction, reverse the direction. We all land in center. Take a breath in, open your heart. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift back into your downward facing dog. Begin to pedal out the feet, guiding your heart closer towards your legs, pressing into your palms, all 10 finger pads, rooted. Shift forward, come into a high plank. Pause. Begin to go forward and back on your toes, feeling the energy and heat in your arms, your thighs, and most obviously your core. Press away from the ground, lift your chest further away from the ground. And then exhale, knees down this first round, or keep them lifted with control. How slow can you go? Coming all the way down onto your belly and chest. Fingertips to the top of our mat. We press through them as we look down. Lift your heart up. Exhale, melt down. Inhale again, lift. Exhale, release. Palms underneath your heart. Elbows press up as your arms squeeze in towards your side. Lift up. Cobra. If your shoulders are in towards your ears, create some space. Exhale with control. How slow can you go? Melt down. Our lower body stays heavy here. Only thing moving is our upper body. Inhale, rise. Maybe gaze slightly up, back bend. Exhale, melt. And again, inhale, press through your palms, lift up. Exhale, come down. Look down, tuck your toes, engage through your core, solidify the whole upper torso into the legs. Take a breath in. On your breath out, press through your palms, lift up straight into a plank, and then downward facing dog. Inhale, rise up onto your toes. Bend your knees, slowly walk forward into a forward fold at the top of your mat, and relax your chest over your thighs. Forward fold. Maybe grab a hold of your opposite elbows for a second while I take off these socks because they look kind of awkward. And then just give yourself a moment to dangle here. Soften, relax your neck, shake it side to side, up and down, get silly. Gravity is doing the work to decompress everything right now. Take one more breath. And then exhale, release the grip of your elbows. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, melt down. Inhale, bend through your knees. Slowly begin to press through your feet. Rise up into a high mountain. Palms connect at the top. Exhale, draw your palms in towards your heart center. Root down through your feet. Just take a moment to settle in here. Maybe setting an intention for the duration of your practice. To trust your own strength, to cultivate the strength you might not even know that you have. And to just meet yourself where you're at without pushing anything beyond the limits that we have today. Beyond where we're at. So we can move with a steady and smooth progression forward with patience for ourselves. Or just choose your own intention if that's not relatable. We seal in whatever our intention is with a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. All right. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, drop your right arm to your right thigh. Left fingers reach up and over, side bend. Inhale, rise up nice and tall, lengthen. Exhale, left palm to your left thigh. Right fingers reach up and over. Inhale, rise up nice and tall. Exhale, release your arms down by your side. Melt your heart down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale with control. Try and keep your knees lifted this time. How slow can you go, melting your heart and belly all the way down? Chest and belly land at the same time. Inhale, press through your palms, lift up, cobra. Keep your legs down. Exhale, melt. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, melt. Inhale, look down, tuck your toes, solidify your palms, breath in. Exhale, press up, plank. And then downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, draw your right knee towards your right elbow. Maybe draw it up towards your armpit. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your knee in. Lightly land your foot to the outside of your palms, finding your lizard pose. Take a breath in as you open your heart. Exhale, same thing as we did in our plank. Elbows in. How low can you drop your chest down? Keeping your palms pressing and elbows pressing against your side. Inhale, lift up. Lizard push-ups. Exhale, come down. Exhale, left. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift up. Root down through your left palm. Right fingers reach up towards the sky. And maybe roll onto the blade edge of your right foot, reaching your right fingers back. Take an inhale. Exhale, point your toes back forward. Reach your fingers forward in this warrior stance. And again, inhale, roll into the blade edge of both feet. Right toes face aside, right fingers reach back. Exhale, warrior lunge. Reach your right arm forward. Release your right arm down. Find some buoyancy in your left toes. Take a breath in. Exhale, step your left toes to the top of your mat. We land in a malasana. Heels in, toes out. Palms connect at our heart center. Relax your neck. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Press through your feet. Inhale, rise up. Palms connect at the top. Exhale, sink down. And again, inhale, press through your feet. Malasana squats. Palms connect at the top. Exhale, sink low. Inhale, lift up. Pause. Heel toe your feet over towards center. Reach your palms even higher. Exhale, palms connect at your heart center. Inhale, lift your palms up towards the sky. Exhale, release them down by your side and melt your heart over your thighs. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step back into your plank pose. Inhale, rock forward and back. Find some strength in the solid foundation of your torso all the way up to the crown of your head. And then exhale, with control, come all the way down onto your belly. Press through your palms, straighten out your arms, lift your heart through the gates of your shoulders. Exhale, come down. And again, press, lift, grow. Exhale, release. Keep your chin tucked towards your chest. Tuck your toes, inhale. Exhale, press up. And then come back into your downward facing dog. Right toes stays where they are. Left toes lift up towards the sky. Breathe in, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards your elbow. Pause. Press away from the ground to maybe lift your knee towards your armpit. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards your left armpit/elbow. And as lightly as you can, land your foot down. Lizard pose. Take a brief moment to explore. Rocking on your right toes. And then inhale, lengthen, pressing away from your palms. Exhale, lower yourself down, keeping your elbows in. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Pause here. Keep your right palm planted, left fingers reach up towards the sky. And then roll onto the sword edge of both feet, reaching your left fingers behind you as your right hip hovers down. Exhale, point both toes forward. Warrior lunge, left fingers rooting, reaching forward. Inhale. Drop your hip, reach your fingers back. Exhale, reach forward. Staying energized through our left thigh. Release your left palm to the inside of your foot. Find some rocking motions with your right toes to step forward into your malasana at the top of your mat. Open and lengthen your spine. Press through your feet, inhale, rise up. Exhale, release. Breath to movement, inhale, lift. Connect, exhale, release. Inhale, rise up. This time, draw your feet to connect, hips distance. Palms connect at our heart space. Inhale, pause. Exhale, sink down into your chair pose. The weight is into your heels. Maybe hug your toes, lift your heart a little bit more without arching your spine. Tuck your tailbone in. And breathe, just feel the energy in your thighs. Shift your weight into your left foot. Hug your right knee up towards the sky. Feeling your strength. And then exhale, wrap your right ankle over top of your left knee, sinking low into a standing figure four. You're always welcome to drop your fingers down for more support in your balance. Otherwise, play with me here with a lifted heart, palms connected. Inhale, lift up. Draw your right knee in towards your chest. Exhale, begin to open your hip. Stepping back into a warrior two. Left toes forward, right toes facing the side. Sinking nice and low. Flip your left palm. Inhale, rise up and back. Reverse warrior. Roll your left shoulder back. Exhale, we find a hovering extended side angle. Left fingers reach towards the back. Right fingers reach forward. Kind of like we're creating circles with each motion forward and back. Inhale, reverse. Right palm to your right thigh. Left fingers reach back. Exhale, hovering warrior. Hovering extended side angle. Imagine you're an airbender. Look at this shape we're making with our arms. Engage through your legs, lift up through your heart. Inhale, reach your arms nice and long. Turn your left toes inward. Exhale, bump your tailbone back, hinge forward, wide-legged fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, melt down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Turn to face your right foot. We reach our right leg up towards the sky. We're facing the back of our mats. Exhale, draw your knee in towards your nose. Lightly land your foot down. Slowly pivot your weight onto your right foot. You can keep your right fingers connected, or both fingers connected here. Inhale. Exhale, bend into both knees. Tap your left knee to the back of your right. Shiva squat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. For this last one, maybe lift your fingers. Inhale, kick back, warrior three. Exhale, Shiva. Inhale, kick back. With control, guide your left knee in towards your heart. Feel the strength in your right thigh. And then begin to open your hip. Step back into your goddess pose. Heels in, toes out. Palms stay connected. Stay with me. Press through your feet, reach your arms up, just like in our malasana squats. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, lift. Turn to face the top of your mat in a low lunge, or in a high lunge. Rise up. Exhale, melt your heart down as you fold. Reach your arms back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, plant your palms down. Step forward into a forward fold. Rise up onto your toes. Plant your palms. We're going to come into crow pose. So play a little bit as you lift up onto your toes. Bend your elbows enough so that you can create a shelf for your knees to go on top of. And then we'll play with shifting our weight forward. This is where we tap into our courage. The more you shift your weight forward, the more stability you have to maybe lift one foot and then the other. Give yourself a second to play here. Our elbows are in, squeezing in. One breath in. Exhale, maybe shoot back into your chaturanga. Open your heart, breathe in. Exhale, however you need to get there. We all land in a downward facing dog. Rise up onto your toes. Bend your knees, step or flip to the top of your mat. Lift up halfway. Exhale, melt down. Bend through your knees, slowly rise up. Reach your palms up towards the sky. Exhale, they connect at heart center. Root down through your feet. Find the depth of your breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink down into your chair pose. Pause for a moment, rooting down through all four corners of our feet. Relax into the effort. Shift your weight into your right foot. Hug your left knee in towards your heart. Flex your left foot. And then exhale, sink down into your standing figure four. Weight is still in our heels. Inhale, lift up. Knee hovers. Exhale, begin to rotate your knee over towards the left. Step back into your warrior two. Reach your arms nice and wide. Sink nice and low with firm feet. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, right fingers in front of you. Reach back. Left fingers up and over, hovering extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Reach back. Exhale, hover. Float. Inhale, reverse. And then exhale, straighten out your legs. 5-pointed star, toes slightly inward, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hinge forward, wide-legged fold. Lift up halfway. Exhale, turn to face the back of your mat. Root down through your palms. Lift your left toes up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Light quality, land your foot down. We shoot our weight into our left foot. Warrior three, maybe supported with your fingers down. Take a breath in as you lengthen. Exhale, knee taps the back of your left. Palms connect to play with your balance. Inhale, kick back. Energy in your chest and your thigh. Exhale, tap. Last time, inhale. Kick, lengthen, straight line from your crown to your foot. Exhale, tap. Bend. Inhale, kick. This time, draw your knee all the way in towards your chest. Pause. Externally rotate your knee. Step back into our goddess pose. Heels and toes out. Press to your feet. Rise up. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Pause as you are high. Turn to face the top of your mat. Land in your high lunge. Reach your arms nice and high. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Fold as your arms sweep back. Warrior high lunge. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, drop your fingers down to frame off your right foot. Step forward into your forward fold at the top of your mat. Melt down. Rise up halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, bend through your knees. Slowly begin to plant your palms down. We come into our crow. One more try here. Again, just like chaturanga arms, when we go into those push-ups, they're squeezing in towards our side. We bend into our elbows, creating that shelf for our knees, and then shift your weight forward to lift one foot, and then the other. Blocks are really helpful too if you want to place them in front of your forehead. Look where you want to go. So don't look back, look forward. One more breath in. Exhale, step or hop back. into your chaturanga, low plank. Inhale, open. Exhale, soften. We all land in our downward facing dog. Now reach your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, draw your knee towards your nose. Inhale, kick back up. Exhale, draw your knee in, lightly land your foot down. Take a breath in here. Exhale, shift your weight forward into your right foot, finding our warrior three. Palms connect at your heart center. In a slow and steady movement, guide your left knee in towards your heart. Exhale, land your left heel over your right knee. Sink low into your standing figure four. You can stay here, or if you want to play with flying pigeon, keep folding your chest over your thigh, dropping your palms down to the top of your mat. We hook this crease from our left ankle to our left foot on our right elbow, and our left knee gets placed on our left elbow. We create that foundation, and then we slowly shift forward, just like in our crow pose. Shift forward to create that space. Maybe kick your right heel in towards your butt. Maybe straighten out your leg. Flying pigeon. You can give yourself space to play with that. I can't cue it while doing it. So just meet yourself where you're at. One more minute, wherever you are. And then we'll all land in a forward fold, melting your heart down. Lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, rise up. Palms connect at the top. Exhale, melt down. Step your right toes back, and then your left, downward facing dog. Reach your left toes up towards the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach your toes high. Exhale, knee to nose, lightly land your foot. Take a breath in, pause. Exhale, shift your weight forward. Warrior three. Palms connect at your heart. We use the strength of our left thigh to guide our right knee in towards our chest. Settle down here. And then cross your right ankle over your left knee. Sink low, just as you would in a chair pose. Stay there or keep sinking down until your heart meets your thighs. Your left ankle creases over your left elbow, right knee, almost into your right armpit. And then we slowly shift our weight forward, lifting this left ankle up, maybe kicking back. Keep shifting forward. Trust yourself. I'm watching you. You're killing it. And then we'll land in our forward fold. However that looked, maybe grab a hold of your opposite elbows. Shake it off. Let loose. Reconnect to yourself and your body. And release the grip of your elbows. Lift halfway. Exhale, bend your knees. Take a seat down. Palms behind you. Windshield wiper your legs. Same thing as before. And the next time your knees land to the right, keep twisting over towards the right. Gazing over your shoulder. Gazing towards the back of your mat. Stay here. Come down onto your forearms into this twist variation. Relax your neck. Let everything soften. Now rise up. Windshield wiper your legs to the left. Keep twisting towards the left. And melt your heart down. Maybe onto the forearms. Inhale, come towards center. Press your palms into the ground. Lift your hips one last time. This time let your head drop, opening your neck. Engage your glutes, lift a little bit higher. And then exhale, slowly melt down. Reaching your fingertips out in front of you with control. Maybe hover your feet. How slow can you go all the way onto your back? And then softening your knees in towards your chest. Giving yourself a last squeeze here. Maybe come into happy baby. Pulling your knees closer towards the ground. Going into your hips one last time. And when you're ready to fully surrender, we hug our knees in towards our chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Create some tension. Take as much air in on your inhale. And then exhale, soften. Let go into your final pose. We'll be here for not long, just enough to marinate in our practice, to let everything soak in. Whether that included frustration or any, quote, negative emotion, or maybe our practice went smoothly, whatever it looked like, can you just rest here as is and just embrace what is? Deepening your breath, empowering yourself through your breath. What does that look like to you? Maybe invite a gentle smile. You made it through, my friend. Invite some movement, or stay here, pause the video and just rest. If you'd like to finish off with me, keep inviting some movement. Reach your arms overhead, roll onto a side. We'll make our way up into a seated position of choice. Maybe draw your palms in towards your heart center. One last intentional and connected breath. Inhale through your belly, the biggest breath you've taken all day. All the way up to the crown of your head. Hold. Exhale, let it go. Just being here with yourself. Thanking yourself for deciding to do something, deciding to move, breathe, and just explore. The courage to explore these postures you might never have even tried. So thank you for being open to that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you again in a future video. Lots of love being sent your way. From my heart to yours. Namaste.